So make yourself comfortable wherever you're at. There's some distractions around. Just try your best to make yourself as comfortable as possible. It's Saturday morning, so my house is full, but I've got a craft zone over there, so you might hear a little bit of noise, but it's the weekend, and so we'll work with these distractions. I hope everyone's doing well this weekend. I definitely love my lives, and when I hop on here, I love it to be interactive, so I ask you all and I encourage you to be interactive and post in the comment section, and we can converse over there. So leave comments, ask questions, and let's get a conversation going on this morning. So the chakras, that's what we're going to focus on today for the next half an hour, and I have a cool little practice for you. And we'll touch on each of the chakras and touch on balancing and nourishing and activating each of these energetic centers in our bodies. So from Indian yogic tradition, that's where we hear about the chakras. And then in Taoist philosophy, that's where we hear something called the dantians. And those are like the same things as the chakras. So there's some different names for these energetic centers depending on what culture you're looking at. And they're explained in many different ways through different cultures and different traditions. I love Andrea Judith. She is an amazing Western psychologist who also has studied a lot of Eastern philosophy and practices, and she brings both the Eastern philosophy and the Western medicine together, and I find her books on the chakras so fascinating and so easy to understand. There's a lot of poetry in them, a lot of guided meditation. I love all of the visuals that she uses, and in those visuals and in those diagrams, she shows how those chakra, the placement of the chakras in the body are connected to the nerve ganglions. So for example, your root chakra, Muladhara, which is at the base of the spine, is connected to the sciatic nerve. So one of the biggest, thickest nerves in your body that runs all the way down the legs. Those little nerve ganglions are connected to that Muladhara energetic chakra, which is kind of neat that those energetic centers in our body work with all of the systems in our body. And so Andrea Judith is one person that I've studied a lot with when it comes to the chakras. And I wonder if anybody else has any of Andrea Judith's books that they've read. What fascinates you most about the chakras and these energetic centers in the body? Let me know. Hi, Laura. So chakras have been described as wheels of energy, or like floppy disks, spinning vortexes of energy. And they're all different frequencies. All these energetic centers spin or move or vibrate at different frequencies. And that's why your base chakra, Muladhara, the root chakra, it vibrates at a very dense, slow vibration. And that's why that root chakra is connected to earth element. And that's why it is connected to the color red, because colors also vibrate differently. So red vibrates kind of like the lowest, the densest, the slowest, the most earthy vibration. and then it goes up from there. So you could probably go on wherever you find your music and find different vibrations that are connected to all of your chakras, all of these energy centers. Now, there's 7 main ones, and then in different cultures and traditions, there's more. So yeah, I want to know what do you know about the chakras, or what are you wanting to learn more about the chakras, or what have you felt inside your body lately? Do you feel grounded? Do you feel ungrounded? I want you to start to comment on the chakras and on these energy centers as we go. So we're going to start with the base chakra, with Muladhara. So I want you to get really, really comfortable, and I want you to sit up nice and tall. And if you're okay with closing your eyes, close your eyes. And I want you to get really heavy, maybe blankets underneath. You can always have a wall behind you as extra support. You can put blocks underneath your knees if that helps support you. And I want you to just catch your breath. I want you to start by just catching your breath. And then I want you to bring your breath in and out of your heart. And then breathe all the way down into your belly. And then I want you to bring all of your focus and attention down to the base of your spine, where we find this energetic center called Muladhara, or root chakra. And as you close your eyes, you can visualize this color red. And this energy center is heavy and grounding and deeply connecting to the earth. And this energy represents safety and security. And so we practice here being safe in our bodies, wherever we're at. And by just bringing your attention and your focus to this area, we start to open and nourish this energy center. When we're feeling ungrounded or disconnected, this is a great place to bring the focus and the attention to this specific area in the body. And we're literally reprogramming this floppy disk, this way of being. And this energy center develops when we're little wee babies. So if all of our needs are met as babies, this energy center is usually quite strong and working well. And when this energy center is nourished, we know that we are going to be taken care of no matter what. And this is where it all begins, that upward climb towards enlightenment or liberation or freedom all begins here in the base of the spine, this little floppy disk full of information. And when this energy center is working well, we feel safe no matter what. We feel grounded. We feel connected, rooted, safe. We can reprogram these floppy disks. That's the most brilliant part of this practice and these understandings behind these teachings. I want you to start to work out your pelvic floor muscles. So we'll do some pelvic floor toning. And this can be activating for the root chakra. So inhale, relax the pelvic floor muscles, those deep internal muscles. And then exhale, breath, squeeze your muscles up and in. Inhale, breath, relax. Exhale, breath, squeeze pelvic floor muscles up and in. And just keep focused on this color red down at the base of the spine, this energetic center that's responsible for making us feel safe and rooted and grounded no matter where we're at or what is going on around us. Inhale, relax the muscles. Exhale, squeeze muscles up and in. 3 more. Okay. Let go of the pelvic floor toning. Let go of the focus of that root chakra. Blink your eyes open. Take a sip of water or tea. And if you have a little notebook beside you, I would love for you to grab a pen and a piece of paper and just to jot down any insights, any reflections from that tiny little meditation that we had on the root chakra. I want you to think about, like, do you feel open or closed in that energy center or in that area? Did you feel agitated, or did you feel good, or did you feel, I want you to think about your experience. And if you notice that energetic center in your body, do you feel like it's nourished, it's working well, it's programmed the way that you need it to be programmed, or is there some work to be done? So I want you to think about those questions and maybe jot down a couple ideas, a couple thoughts right off the top of your mind, and then you can always come back to this journaling exercise, okay? And if there's any notes you'd like to share here, that'd be awesome. Nancy says, I feel like as I work with the chakra meditation, the more my vibe elevates, for sure. That is so cool. Such a great insight, because I definitely feel that way as well. Just that focus and awareness, I think, is really profound. And the understanding of those energetic centers and what kind of qualities we develop when we focus on those energetic centers. I also think it's really fascinating to learn about when those energetic centers develop. So my root chakra was very, very weak for probably my whole life. When I started to work on it about 7 years ago was when I wanted to start traveling for work. And root chakra was very, very upset and nervous and not balanced. So I worked a lot on my root chakra to be able to leave my nest, get on planes, go travel the world. Root chakra was a big one for me. And then it was really fascinating to learn about what point in child development that chakra developed, and then making those connections so that you can heal any traumas that maybe have affected the development of that energetic center, or just insight for you to understand yourself better. All about svadhyaya, all about self-study. And that's why I think it's so fascinating, so profound to understand these energetic centers and how they work, how they're turned on, how they're nourished, how we can reprogram them. They're discs of information passed on from experience and from generation to generation. And it's an opportunity for us to look within and to learn about ourselves. So let's move up to the second chakra. So Sacral Chakra, okay, color orange, and it surrounds like all your sexual organs and your pelvis, okay, and the element that it's connected to is water. Water is such a cleansing element. I love any meditation that has to do with water. Even drinking a glass of water can be a meditation. Having a shower, having a bath, having cold plunges all winter long. So I want you to sit nice and tall in a comfortable seated position, and close your eyes if you're okay with closing your eyes. If not, just look down. And I want you to bring your attention to your pelvis in the second sacral chakra. And fill up your whole pelvis with the color orange, so you can meditate and visualize that color orange filling up this space. And the qualities that we cultivate here when we focus on this energetic center is qualities of fluidity and flow, emotional intelligence, creativity, spontaneity, pleasure, sensuality. So I want you to breathe in and out of your belly here. Thinking about all of those qualities that you're cultivating as you bring your attention down into this energetic center in your body. And we remind ourselves here to flow like the great rivers. I love to visualize that I'm an iceberg in a river in the wintertime. And just floating down the Fraser River, unbothered by the disturbances, unbothered by the distractions, and just remembering who I truly am, remembering who you truly are. Water is a part of you, flowing through life. Open to receiving pleasure, and tapped into your creativity. Take a couple more breaths here. And start to blink your eyes open. So whenever you're feeling stuck, whenever you're feeling unable to receive pleasure, whenever you're feeling like you're creative, you're not tapped into your creative mind, maybe focus your attention on this energetic center, developing such amazing emotional intelligence down here and flowing like water. Let's move up to our solar plexus chakra. So right behind the navel, and you can imagine this big, bright sunshine right in the center of your body. This is your engine. This is your energetic engine. This is this powerful energy center represents fire element. So stepping into action, doing, creating, will and power and strength are all developed here. Confidence. And so just stepping into it, stepping into the fire, and deeply connected to that idea of tapas. So austerity, and willing to step into the fire until you find your blessings. And so I want you to close your eyes or gaze down. And I want you to think about what you're developing here in this center of your body. This fire, this engine, which develops your power, your will, your self-esteem, and your confidence to lead you forward. So you're rooted. And then we know when we move up into that second chakra, we're going to be graceful and easeful in this life. And then we come up to this energy center right in the center of our body, this powerful sunshine. And we grow confidence, and we grow self-esteem here, and we grow willpower here. And I want you to use those three elements today, throughout the rest of your day. The earth element, the base of your spine, and the water element around your pelvis, and then this solar heat fire element at your solar plexus chakra. I want you to use these three energy centers, or be just aware of them today as you move through your day. And we have our heart, color green. And this energy center is in charge of love and compassion and forgiveness. So I want you to direct some love towards yourself via a mantra, so a group of loving, kind words in present tense, as if it's already happening. So something like, I am medicine, or I am love. And you direct that to yourself. And then I want you to send that out to someone else, or a group of people, or a place that might be in need of that love. So direct that mantra towards that person, or those people, or that place. Send that love out. Ooh, the heart is a powerful energy. And then let's bring our attention up into our throat. In charge of this energy center is in charge of our true authenticity, our voice, our truth. And so lots of different breath exercises to open up this energy center, to nourish this energy center. You guys want to chant a little bit with me? I love Brahmari breath. It's one of my favorites. So if I'm feeling stuck here, then I often turn to chanting or singing or humming or mantras just to get the movement and the awareness back into this area so that I can be myself, speak my truth without any hesitation. So let's do 8 rounds of Brahmari breath together. So Brahmari breath is a closed mouth Om. It sounds like this. Let's do 8 of those. So start with an exhale. And inhale, breath to begin. Now bring your attention all the way up into your third eye, this space right in between your eyebrows. This energy center is responsible to see clearly and to command. So to see how you are commanding your own life. So I want you to bring all of your attention right into this space right in between your 2 eyes. Notice the colors you see. How are you commanding your life today? How do you see beyond the illusions? And then if you have time, I ask you to lie all the way down onto your back. Practice your final Shavasana and bring all of your attention to the crown of your head. And this energy center at the top of your head is responsible for thought and understanding. So in order to find liberation, we're taught through ancient scriptures in many different cultures that we start from the base of the spine. We start with that grounding and we work our way all the way up to liberation, consciousness. And in order to manifest things, to create things, it starts here with thought, with consciousness. And then we see it clearly beyond illusion. We speak it. We love it. We step into action. We flow with it. And then we root it. And it becomes something. I think that working with the chakras is absolutely fascinating on so many different levels. Physically, emotionally, psychologically, spiritually. And so I'd love to know your biggest insights here today. What did you get out of this 30-minute meditation? Where did you feel open? Where did you feel closed? What felt good? What were you pushing away? Where were your aversions? So let me know. I'd love to have some conversations throughout the day. Thanks for coming on, Carrie, Nancy, Derek, Joanne. Awesome to see you all here. Have a wonderful weekend, and I'll talk to you all later.